What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel. So, y'all, if y'all have not seen my face, I'm glad you're looking now. So, no, welcome to my channel. This is gonna be my intro video to this page. I do have another channel. I will link it down below. My other channel was just it was kind of getting all over the place, and I'm trying to be a little bit more organized in 2026, even though we are in May. But I'm trying to get to um to being more organized. So, with that being said, let me give y'all an intro. My name is Jasmine. I was on YouTube like 10 plus years ago doing like hair and makeup. I was just really learning makeup. So it kind of just, I seen that people was on YouTube. I kind of wanted to do it. That's how that kind of went. So within that, I started doing my hair and then I went natural. So I started doing that. And I was like, I didn't really see too many people going natural. Um, and that's how I got into it. I was in college, so it was just a thing for me at the time. And then life hits like it always does. And when that happened, I kind of had to stop. Y'all, when I tell you I was giving it my all, I mean I was giving it my all. Like, I mean, I was still trying to make videos, but then like my uploading situation was a problem. It was just a whole lot. It's too much. I think I might make a video about it one day, about like all the obstacles I felt like I had to overcome to try to get back on YouTube. Y'all, it's crazy. Anyway, say all that to say, when I got back on this year, like really being steady, um, I kind of just was doing like whatever. I started talking, doing more talking videos, and before y'all, I did not like to talk. I still, not that I don't like. I don't know. I'm more comfortable. I used to just do voiceovers, and that used to be a thing. But I think that's like a challenge a lot of people face when it comes to just talking to a camera, or just like talking and then listening to yourself. That was a thing for me. I was like, oh, couldn't, I ain't really gonna do that anyway. Did all that, y'all, and then so I started making like videos because I really like I gave myself back to God, y'all. I could do this life without God was crazy. um so I just started making videos like about God and stuff, and just my experience. And then I still do my cooking videos. I actually had a separate cooking channel that I should try to run that back up, because my cooking channel, or my cooking videos, be getting some traction. Anyway, I had told myself I was never going to make a separate video because I don't like marketing. Like how marketing is now, I don't really like it because it's just so silly. I don't like to feel like I'm selling somebody something just for me to get a dollar. Like people make, I'm gonna put it like this. This might not be everybody's cup of tea, but a lot of people are trying to just make a buck. And while I understand where the economy is, I am not that person. Like if it doesn't bring value, like obviously I'm gonna charge you for what I'm doing, for my hard work. But especially if I create something, but it just felt too silly to me, and it wasn't something I can get into because it has to be authentic to me for me to even want to do it. So with that being said, I was going back and forth on whether or not I wanted to like market my stuff. So I just kind of was trying to dump everything back on my old channel. And then I know how social media is now. You gotta have a niche. You gotta make sure that you're going hard with making the videos, so then the algorithm knows to push you out and stuff like that. But it was just like it just something wasn't sitting right with me with that. But I had to kind of change my perspective and my look on it. I'm looking at it more so of like it just helps me be organized. Like if I'm just gonna make videos about evictions and I'm gonna make just videos about that, it's gonna get pushed to the people that needs it rather than it being all just combined with my one channel. But then I feel like if I do that, then I don't know what my one channel would be. Like, do I go back to hair and makeup on there? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, um, that's for me to figure out, so I'll do that at some point. So with that being said, y'all, I am creating this page to talk about, I'm not sure if I'm just going to do solely evictions, or if I'm going to, no, you know what? It's going to be about evictions and then my pro se journey. Right now, I have everything else on my old page, and it's just all about evictions. I mean, it's all about my pro se journey. I kind of do more of like the reels. Um, so I think I might transfer that over to here because, to be honest, oh, I was gonna say, to be honest, it goes with like the evictions and stuff. And I'll give y'all like a little backstory on that. I needed help, y'all. I had got like, y'all, when I tell y'all love the, I mean, I've been here. I've been in this point before. Like I've been facing eviction before, but it was just one of the craziest, like lowest moments. And this is when I actually came to God, like back to God, because I got baptized and stuff when I was a kid, but I never really take it serious. Anyway, we're gonna get into that. So I had an eviction. I had to move in with somebody, and it was just a lot going on at that time. I got 3 kids. It was just a whole lot. So I was trying to figure out how I can make my situation better. I know how it is when it comes to eviction. So that wasn't even the first thing that I had tapped into. I really was tapping into consumer law. You don't know, I love law stuff. I wanted to be a lawyer. Not saying that it's not possible to still happen, but not too I don't know. We'll just say it's up in the air. But I wanted to be a lawyer, so I like law stuff. So learning about law, whatever, that was my thing. Has always been a passion of mine. So then, I wound up getting into like the credit reporting, because I'm like, I got to get my credit together. I got to get out, y'all. I was good like 2022 to no from 2020 to 2023. I was good, but I was the most miserable. Like I've never been. I was the most miserable in my life. That's crazy. So that just sparked like I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. It sparked like a functioning depression, and I did not like that because that's not me. And I hate to even use the word depression because like I'm too good like for that type of thing. Like that's how my mindset be. Like don't get into depression, type of thing. Like I can handle anything. So like November, December, I wind up giving I wind up surrendering to God. Like, look, you gotta help me because I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to think no more. I don't want to. So, Lord, help a sister out. And then that's where it kicked off at. So then I started, I had to live with somebody, so then I started getting my credit together so I can get out of here. But then I was like, dang, I got these evictions. That eviction was from 2024 of December. No, why I say December? 2024 of February. And I was just like, I gotta figure something out. So I started with the credit stuff, y'all. I started disputing stuff on credits. I'm looking up all this research, and I mean, I'm really into it too. Like going ham when it comes to trying to figure out this information for my credit, because I was like, I got to get my credit back up. My credit was good. So I tried to do that, and then I fell into something else. Now that I'm not going to discuss yet until I actually get some like proof behind it, because like I told you on my last, or not, like I told you on my other channel, I don't like to give information or put it out there to the masses if I haven't tried it out myself. Like I'm just not one of them type of people. So when I see some traction with that, then I'll share that with y'all. But it's, for now, I can share you at least what I have done that has worked, and my journey of even getting to where I am now. So next thing I know, I'm like, okay, I'm doing my credit stuff. I'm getting traction on that. Then I come across like consumer laws, and I'm like, oh, consumer laws. So then I'm like, then I seen somebody was like, you can get an eviction removed. I'm like, what? I think the guy was like on live. I'm like, what? So I go try to do it. Now he was charging like, I want to say like 600. Now I ain't mad at nobody price, but at the time I ain't had it. I would be honest. So I was like, okay, let me try to dig deeper. Now it wasn't much information on this, and that's kind of what prompted me for me to be the one to do it too at like a reasonable price. I'm not saying 600 is bad, but if we're being honest, if I face an eviction, or if I face the eviction, like y'all don't like, you think I got, you know what I'm saying? You think I say that? I don't know. At 3K, it was a lot, yo. It was a lot. Anyway, so I started looking up consumer laws. I started realizing we have more rights than we even know, and that's just what. From then, it was a spiral. I just kept going, kept going, kept going. Which then got me into wanting to actually go after debt collectors and stuff. Because before, when I was disputing, I was just disputing to get off the credit. Now I'm disputing to get a little coin, and that been a struggle. But I'm gonna definitely start sharing my videos over here just so that everything can be like together. So for me, trying to get my eviction removed, I wound up, going to full force, and then I wound up making an ebook. I wasn't really marketing my ebook the way I think I should have, only because again I don't like the salesy pitch. I like the information is good. The information is solid. It's something. It's every step that I took to remove mine. Um, but it just I don't know. Yeah, I'm telling you, if y'all see me try to sell something that I ain't use or I don't know nothing about for real, y'all will be laughing because it's not authentic. You can feel it too. Like you can feel it, you can see it. So with that being said, I did create an ebook for every step that I took because I was able to get mine removed, and then I was able to get me into a place. Now all my eviction stuff, I got that done. I want to say like last July or something. Y'all, it only took me a month, but I'm on top of my stuff. But the process itself is very tedious, and that's the reason why I don't think I could do it no more. Because with me doing my because I used to offer it as a service, but I just ran into a lot. It's tedious, and with me going at the courts and stuff like that, and eventually I'll start taking people when it comes to courts. Because well, I've already have, but as far as like representing them, because you can have an authorized representative in arbitration, but you cannot have a representative in the courthouse because I'm not a lawyer. So I might eventually, after I get my feet wet a little bit more, get a little bit more comfortable and confident within arbitration, then I'll start like taking people if they wanted to or whatever. So with that being said, like, and obviously making it more affordable than a lawyer, because lawyers just charge a lot. Again, I understand, but everybody uh don't have it. So I would be like a more affordable option, if you will. So fast forward to I got my eviction removed, and then I created my ebook, and I just never really marketed. I was trying to make like little like TikTok videos and stuff like that, but it just wasn't clicking. So I just had a little talk with myself, like, look, okay, if you want this information, if you want to be helpful and you want the information to get out there, you're gonna have to put it out there. Nobody else can put it out there for you because it's solid info, and because I still offer help outside of that, meaning I help like if you have any questions, I have an email that's dedicated directly to this, to evictions and to anything court related and stuff like that, for like questions and stuff. If you just ever need assistance with something, I can kind of give like some type of help on what you got going on within the process, right? Not giving legal advice because obviously I'm not a lawyer, but I felt like this would be the better channel to do, the better route. So then everything here is just dedicated, and when they push it out, they know who to push it out to, and it gets to the right people. So I had to come to a little, have a little heart to heart with myself and be like, look, I know I don't like the salesy pitches and stuff like that, but I just won't do that. I just felt like me trying to push my, make a video about getting your eviction removal in my ebook. I just felt like it didn't feel right. And it has to feel right for me in order for me to be genuinely like wanting to keep making videos about it. So some of the things I like to do is show like my process, or show some of the things that's within the ebook. And it's just a DIY. I don't think I cannot, with me having the court stuff and it's getting so crazy, I can't have the eviction stuff. I can't be doing that too, y'all. It's tedious, if you will. But it usually takes like around 2 to 3 months, depending on how diligent you are when it comes to pulling your reports and then disputing. So yeah, y'all, that's really it. Like that's how I got into the credit report. And I was helping people with their as like a, what do you call it? I was helping people with their credit reports, but then I was like, no, because people have to be, again, diligent. You have to be on the top. Like if I send you something, you got to send it out, or if I tell you something, you got to do it within a reasonable amount of time. It can't be taking people days, because then that's a little frustrating for me. But that's how it is. I just needed to help myself, and within me helping myself, I was like, well, let me put this information out here, because I know for a fact eviction stuff is not out there. Like the process, even, and I know somebody else probably really got a different process or whatever, but the process that I do, again, I know it works. It's just a matter of how hard you're willing to go. And what I had to realize was I can't go harder than the next person. Like I can't go harder than you. And I felt like that's kind of what was happening with me when it came to the credit reports and stuff like that. So I just can't. I I no longer can take that on. But the proof is in the pudding. I have gotten people's evictions removed, and they have gotten into places. I will share those videos over here now, so that all of my stuff from my main channel can now come over to here. And yeah, yo. So this is a new journey. My channel will be called A Better Tomorrow. I will put it right here across the screen. And it's just, to help people out, man. Like, we all need help, we all need assistance. Each one teach one type of thing. If I got some info that could help the next person, I don't mind sharing it. um because I've been in the situation myself, so it is what it is. And on top of that, once I realized that we have uh, laws and stuff that we can actually use, we just don't know how to put the puzzle pieces together. I was like, oh, it's up. Like, I'm not. We're getting this information out here to the masses, because the the people, the society is not giving it to us. And I don't think people should be punished for something that, sometimes things are out of your control, or things just happen in life. The economy be taking a hit, we be taking a hit. So I shouldn't be punished and not be able to move into my next place um because of a mishap. So that's my intro video, y'all. Welcome to my channel. That's what you can expect. It's going to be all about law, all about my pro se journey against these debt collectors, and information about this ebook. And yeah, I hope you stay for the info. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in my next one. Thank you for watching.